Today I'm going to show you how to make the base. What you're going to need is a styrofoam circle that you can find on the teacher's desk. Make sure you return it to the teacher's desk when you are done. Next, you'll need a cardboard box. Just like this one, happens to be Count Chocula. It needs to be something like a cereal box. So you should have your own. If you don't, ask the teacher, and he may have one, and he may not. What you're going to do is you're going to take the disc, lay it down, and we should be able to get two discs out of one side. At least it'll be close. Take it, trace. Pen or pencil, doesn't really matter to me. Perfect. Now they're a little tight on there, but you know what? And I know we have little pieces are folded. That's okay. Okay, this will work just fine. So after you have the two circles drawn, you want to grab a pair of scissors and cut them out. What I can do right away is cut this box in half. This half I can put back on the teacher's desk or wherever I got it from because I won't need it and somebody else can. Take these and then just cut. One. There's two. This can go in the garbage. So we've got two circles, and I realize that they are not perfectly round, and that's okay. What we need to do now is put a hole right in the center. This is what you're going to need to put a hole in the cardboard. First, you're going to need a block of wood, a stand, a couple of punches, and our grommet. Now there's two pieces to this grommet. So that, and the other one will look like this. You need both of those. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your block of wood, put it down, and take your cardboard, and it doesn't matter which side, if it's this side or this side, and basically we're going to punch a hole in it. For that, we're going to use this. This will cut a hole into our cardboard. Okay, the reason we put this underneath so we don't cut a hole into the table. So, kind of eyeball it. So, yep, that looks pretty close to the center. Then you're going to take a hammer, hold that. Just like that. Now what I would do is kind of line them up. So they're this way the hole's in the same spot. Twist, pull up, just like that. Alright. Now I like to put shiny side to shiny side. That way I feel it turns a little bit easier, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world. Now what you're going to do This wood block you're not going to need. You're going to take your grommet, the little top hat part, push through. Okay. Do the same thing. Just like that. Now I'll take this part of the grommet. Just like that. Now we take our little pedestal, the bottom goes on like this. We take this. It's going to set our grommet in place basically. It should be compressed like this. Okay, we should still be able to turn and rotate around, but it shouldn't fall off. Okay, now if you want to kind of clean up these edges a little bit, if you want to do that, you can. It's not the end of the world, but it definitely makes it a little nicer. Okay, the two pieces are together, everything's clamped. That's what we need to do to make the cardboard piece. Now there's a couple more steps we need to do for our bottom, but I'll show you that next. After you have your cardboard disc made, what you're going to do is you're going to get a piece of styrofoam. And now get this from the teacher. Do not use your base. And what you're going to do, place it in the corner. Do not place it right in the center of the piece of styrofoam. Place it towards the outside edges, just like that. And we'll trace it. Okay, so now once we have that traced, what we're going to do is go cut it out and sand it down.